Welcome to Mondays with Maury, with me, Maury Elvington of Morph, Transforming Reality, where I give you holistic tools to raise resilient children in this day and age by healing your anxiety and depression, stepping into your power, and reclaiming your body. That was a big intro. Sometimes it flex and sometimes it doesn't. I want to talk to you today about settling. Settling is a big word because how many times do you feel like you're not following your dream? You're not following your intuition. You're not following your desires. You're not following your needs, your wants, and you're just settling for less. And we're really great at settling as moms, right? Because moms just give up on themselves. Moms give in to other people's desires. Moms, they literally give parts of their bodies away for their children. And so we are so used to this and we are accompanied to this and we're accustomed to this that we think that that is what we need to do on a regular basis. And so we write it off as that's a mom's job. That's what we're supposed to be doing. That's how we operate in this world. And we also feel like we get our fulfillment from our children. We get our fulfillment for our partners. And it causes a very big disrupt in our life and in our mental because we're constantly giving up ourselves, hoping that others will fill in that void. And in return, we're settling. And so what I realized for myself, this last couple of weeks, me and my husband are going through this, not debate, but just, it's not a fight. It's just one of those things where we're both have different perspectives about something. And we are in a place of coming together to create a shared vision. And what I realized with marriages, especially if you've been together for a long time, is as you grow up and evolve, you grow up as a person, you evolve and you're different. And I think a lot of marriages end up in divorce because people grow apart. They don't grow together. And I think this happens really fast and you're not even aware of it. They tell you how when you have children, time just flies because they grow up, suddenly you blink and they're, leaving your house. They're big and they're 18 leaving the house. But what happens is we're in this whirlwind of parenting and electives and after school sports and raising your kids, whatever stage you are with children. But then they leave and there's this void. And if you don't nurture the relationship you have with your partner, with your spouse, and if you don't grow together, then when the kids leave the house, there's going to be this void between you. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that for a long time, because my parents got divorced, I didn't want to get married. To me, it was like, why get married? What's the point of doing that? But then when I met Ray, and the universe was like, you're going to marry this person. This is your person. You're going to have to marry him. And that's a different story. If you want, I will tell you it one day. But my point is that when I married Ray, I knew I wasn't going to marry him to get divorced. So I was going to do everything in my power, and I believe that he does too, to stay together and to grow together and to create together. And so a lot of our shared interests and goals and visions and ideas, they've been the same for a long time. But what I realized is as we grow and after the pandemic and after, everything that the world is going through and what we go through now, we shift and we change. And so there's a time to come together and do a now what, right? What do we do now? How do we bring this together now? What is the vision now? Where we are now? Where are we going towards? Almost like a business meeting for your marriage, a business meeting for your relationship. Because in order to raise resilient children, you need to be on the same page. You need to send the same message, right? You can't be sending different messages because your kids are going to be completely confused. They're not going to know what's going on. They're not going to feel safe. They're not going to be stable. So you have to radiate business as usual. Everything's good. We got this under control. The foundation is steady. If the foundation is steady, nothing can shake down, break the house, right? So yeah, maybe a big storm can come and shake it, and maybe the roof will blow off, but the foundation is there, and you can always come back to that. So what I want to share with you today is that what if you could have all of that and you didn't have to settle? What if you could have all of that and you could really tune into your truth, to your wisdom, and to what you know? And what if you didn't have to settle about that anymore? What if you could just create the life that you desire and leave the fear, leave the anxiety, leave the second guessing outside of the relationship? Because how much of how you view your husband, your vision of what he does, even subconsciously affects that foundation. And so many times we're just not aware that we're even doing it. And so this is why it's so important to come into, we're coming in towards the end of the year soon, and just kind of honing down into what is it that I want to create with this person, right? I chose to marry this person. I chose to live my life with them, and I love them. And what do we create now together to support our family, and how can we grow that? Okay, so those are the questions that I ask from me, for my marriage, for my relationship. Okay, what can we do to grow this? Do we really want to come home, at the end of the night after we put the kids to bed and we're so exhausted and we're on the couch? Are we really going to spend an hour on Netflix, or are we going to spend an hour rekindling our love? Are we going to spend an hour tuning into each other on an intimate basis? And I'm not just talking about sex, which is amazing, and I highly recommend it if it's good for you. But, I'm talking about asking more than how's your day, right? Tuning into what are you struggling with? What have you struggled today? Now, a lot of times I realize that, women maybe need to talk more than men do, and that's fine. But how can you create a conversation that you can both be a part of? What is things that you can do to bring together, to create, again, that funness, the fun factor? Because as adults, it's like our fun factor is the TV. Our fun factor is to go on our phones and get numb. And to me, that's just settling. And it's a lot easier to settle. It's a lot easier to settle. It's a lot easier to be numb. It's a lot easier to ignore what's really happening. But if you choose to dive in, if you choose to feel the emotions, the feelings, if you choose to face those fears, if you choose to bring them up to the surface, you would be amazed at the intimacy and the connection that it creates and how stronger it makes your foundation. So I want to invite you. I'm doing an intensive workshop. This workshop is going to be recorded on Zoom. It's going to be a very transformational 5 days. It's going to be a live 5 days on Zoom recording, and it's going to be all about the energetics of the matriarch. It's going to be an intensive 5 days where we get together live, and we're going to do some healing body work. We're going to delete and erase the subconscious programming that we have about ourselves, about our partners, about our children. We're really going to dive into the body and clear anxiety and clear stress and find the blocks, find the triggers that are triggering you and preventing you from actually living the life you desire. I truly know, and I tune into this every time, I only have one life. I only have one life. How amazing can I live it? How can I make it better every day? How much fun can I have? This is the energy of this class. It's going to be earth-shattering, belief exploding. We're going to create space and ease in your body so you can have this holiday season full of ease, full of peace, full of real joy. Not the kind of joy, oh, just be joyful, be merry. Oh, you got a cute shirt for the holidays. That's amazing. No, this is going to be real joy in your heart, where you feel so much gratitude to be alive, so much gratitude to be part of a community, so much gratitude to be around your family, that none of the bullshit is going to stop you from being who you are. So this intensive starts on the 4th. I've done it right before the holidays, or a few weeks before the holidays, because I really want you to be able to tune in to your power, to your energy, to who you're here to be, and to what you can create coming up. And I know that it's a busy time, so if you can't be there live, which will make me sad, but I would love to, because I would love to see your face and have you there live, but you will be able to watch the recording. It's a lifetime recording, lifetime access. So I'm offering this for only $444. It's fully discounted because I'm going to price it at $999 after when I resell it. And because it's Black Friday and everybody's doing sales, so it's going to be on sale for $444. And you get pocket therapy for free, which is amazing. Total value. So if this is something you want to know more about, you can write in the comments the intensive or ask me any question that you have, and I'll send you a link to register and sign up. It's by invite only. So if you're watching this and you're interested to know more and you want to read a little bit more, just write in the comments and ask me about it. I'll send you the link, and I would love to have you. The work that I do is life transforming. I'm not just telling you this. I'm telling you this because I've been doing for over 18 years now with women all over the world. And the thing that keeps coming back is that I've tried everything, nothing's worked until this. And so take a chance on you. Take a chance on you. I have the reviews. You can dive in, and that's just a little bit of the reviews on my stuff, but you can find the information. And you can find the magic. And I've seen it happen over and over again. When you're open, when you're willing, when you're ready to dive in and to stop settling, and you're ready to choose you, magic happens. So let me know if you want to join me. I would love for you to be there. Just write in the comments, drop a little heart. I would love to connect with you if you have any questions. And remember, it's time to rekindle, and it's the time to stop settling. So if you're feeling like you're settling on something, ask yourself, what would I choose different if I didn't have to settle here? See what shows up. And if this was a contribution, please share. It means the world to me. It means the world to me. My words get all messed up. I love you. I adore you. I hope you have a beautiful week. And what else is possible now? Bye.